Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the IRS has sized already $3.5 billion dollar in crypto this year. The second thing I would like to talk about is that we have a couple of projects, just like AVAX, Engine, and eGold. They skyrocketed and reached all-time highs, last week, while Bitcoin was going sideways. And there we have Nike, who is heavily into metaverses, and they would like to build a lot of things in metaverse. So guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to get the daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, just simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom. Check out the links under this video because there are many useful ones. You can save a lot of money when you use those links when you sign to centralized exchanges like Binance and all the others. And of course, you get that discount from the transaction fees. Also, check out the link. A free course is available, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. A useful one. You just have to basically download it. And now let's move on to the prices, where we can see actually right now that Bitcoin is at 57,372. So almost 3% down in 24 hours. Ethereum almost full because it is 4,195. When we're looking at the winners, Aaron leading with 16%, then Flow, and then Crypto.com. When we're looking at the losers, at the top we see Gala with 16 down, Airwave 14, and Cadena 10%. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin chart. We can see here recently a symmetric triangle. In this 4-hour chart, we can see that probably, we always break out in the last 30%. This is the one what we looking at right now. We can see Bitcoin going kind of sideways movements for a while. Why? Altcoins, some of them reaching, of course, a new all-time high. So we will see which way we break out. This a kind of 56,000 level held last time as a support. We went back all the way to 60, and then we here again. So we will see we do need to move down even more further to 52, or we can actually turn after and then break out. Don't forget that this week is Thanksgiving's week in the United States. And this is not that much about trading. It's more about families. So usually, historically, Thanksgiving, it's a bit slow, sideways movements, nothing big is happening. And the week after Thanksgiving, that could be actually bigger, but we will see, obviously. And when we looking at this here, you can see that back in 2017, we were in a very, very similar situation, almost identical. And now we are here at the moment, as you can see. So if we just copy 2017, or we will, go in the same way, then very promising. Last quarter is in front of us. I mean, last month, kind of, because it's December we have in front of us, and of course the rest of November this year, and of course this can continue in 2022 as well. But instead of always looking at this very short periods and being actually annoyed by if Bitcoin is not moving as we really wanted, we just really should focus in long-term perspective. Here you can see the technology adoption curve, and the crypto is compared here with the internet and its adoption worldwide. And you can see this is a 14-year period in internet case, 1992 till 2006. In a crypto case, starting with 2016, and it goes all the way to 2030. And you can see that both started from the same point, around 8 million users when the starting point, and the internet in this 14 years has reached 1 billion people. On the other hand, crypto is moving much faster already. We are here and we have reached about 300 million. The 300 million exactly. And the predictions shows that by the year 2030, which will be the same period, like a 14-year period, the crypto can reach 3.7 billion users. And this is obviously way bigger than internet. And this is how we can see that technology, how fast it is growing. And when I see this picture, then I always think that, okay, whatever happening in short term with Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies, it doesn't really matter if you're looking at long term. Right, and now let's move on to the first news. And the first news is all about IRS. And, they have sized 3.5 billion US dollar in crypto this year already, and they expect more for next year. So the IRS has sized 3.5 billion US dollar in crypto already, this year in this fiscal year. And they say that probably it will be more by the year 2022. And what is interesting, that this represents 93% of all funds sized by its criminal investigation unit during the same time period. The agency expects to size billions of dollars more in crypto next year. And here we have the IRS criminal investigation chief, Jim Lee, who is saying that I expect a trend of crypto sizers to continue as we move forward into fiscal year 2022. We are seeing crypto involved in a number of crimes as we move forward. This is definitely a new area for them. But one thing I think is very important to point out. We see now this big number because crypto is a new thing, but crypto, because of this, is not the money of criminals. Because just think about it. What happened with the US dollar before crypto? Was it used for criminal activities? Yes, it was. A lot. Just think about Escobar, how much money he has collected. Tons of money. So basically, the criminals use whatever they can use. And this is just a tool. And again, another tool in the digital world. But it doesn't mean that crypto is bad or it cannot be used for good things. But yes, this is a number that, of course, as crypto is getting more popular, probably it's more popular among criminals as well. Right, let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic is all about that why Bitcoin was going sideways, a bit down. We had a couple of great altcoins which has reached new all-time highs. So now we can see Bitcoin, for a while, kind of going down. Look, if you're looking at here, then you can see that here we had the 10th of November, basically, and then since then we see this pullback. However, we have cryptocurrencies, they actually having a good time. So back-to-back all-time highs from AVAX, Engine, and also eGold. Suggest it's old season. And Avalanche, let's talk about that, is a layer 1 blockchain protocol that has risen in popularity over the course of 2021, as it is decentralized finance, so DeFi, and non-fungible token NFT ecosystem have grown thanks in part to flow fee nature of protocol attracting users and liquidity from Ethereum, because Ethereum is kind of expensive. So Avalanche is doing very, very well since July. It's a tremendous increase. Back in July, it was around $10. Now we're talking about 130 something US dollar. Then we have Engine. Engine is the protocol to operate on the Ethereum network and focuses on the creation of blockchain-based gaming products and non-fungible tokens. So two things which are hot now, gaming and NFTs. and Engine had its all great time here. Also, the rising strength for Engine in November comes as the Engine ecosystem aims to secure a spot as a Polkadot parachain via crowd loans auction for its cross-chain Metaverse project, Infinity. So, behind Infinity is also Engine. And then we have Aaron. Aaron is a blockchain protocol aimed to becoming the technology ecosystem for the new internet. And it uses sharding technology to enable its network to process 15,000 transactions per second with an average transaction cost of 0.0001 US dollar. And the building monument for eGold comes as the protocol Maiar decentralized exchange DEX officially launched alongside a 1.29 billion liquidity incentive program designed to help attract users and liquidity to its DeFi ecosystem. So you can see that these projects have their moment. They definitely trendy. And why Bitcoin actually doing its own moves right now, a bit pullback and sideways, we can see some projects going up very much. Another important thing for AVAX, for instance, that it has swapped places with Dogecoin, and with that, AVAX became a top 10 cryptocurrency. This is also a very important move. Now, when you're looking at this order now here, I know, okay, so now they swap back and forth because as it has just, look at how similar the numbers are. So both are above 29 billion US dollar, but we had Avalanche in front of Dogecoin. It has to take a bit time for Avalanche to move even a little bit further. But then we see in the top 10 great ecosystem like Avalanche, you see Polkadot, you see Cardano, Solana, Ethereum, and there's also Binance Smart Chain on this one. So yes, this is interesting trends. These are the top 10 at the moment. Okay, let's move on to the next topic, which is all about Nike getting really serious about metaverses. So, Metaverse is definitely the next hot thing. It's already, the Metaverse projects are going up very nicely. And here we have Nike. Nike wants to bring sneakerheads into a Metaverse. So Nike intends to sell you digital products in Metaverse, and you will buy them because Nike knows how to make you want them. And, right, this way. So for the fiscal year ending in May 31st, 2021, Nike reported its revenue was up 19%, $44.5 billion US dollar for a year. And guess what? Metaverses will just make this bigger. So for those as of yet unfamiliar with the concept, the easiest yet very incomplete way of imagination the metaverse is imagining yourself existing in a real life video game. So basically with your avatar, and you are in that life. So Nike enters and provides very cool meta stuff. And when it comes to metaverses, as you living in a different world, you have to be cool over there as well. So you buy stuff to look cool in front of others in the metaverse. So not just in real life, but in your kind of dream life, what you're building in there. And there you're going to also buy these kind of products. Nike needs to be prepared for the notion of destruction by duplication. So this will be a challenge. In this temporal world, Nike has been very litigious of the late with this intellectual property, yet in the metaverse, duplication will transcend our current conception of what's legal. Interesting question what metaverse will here raise. The value of Nike's metaverse will be absolutely affected by what the company would deem to be pirates, yet others would call artists. So guess what? When it comes to support, for instance, when someone makes some fake Nikes, some people in the metaverse and in this world would say, okay, this is art, this is something new. And the Nike, on the other hand, can say, whoa, this is like fake, this is not what we brought out. And guess what? When you see the judges, who are actually not really familiar with Metaverse, how they will protect the Nike. So these are many, many very, very interesting things which are coming up, and it will be kind of a part of our future. And Metaverses will raise a lot of interesting questions as well. But definitely brands, for instance Nike, and probably others as well, will appear in Metaverses, and this will be a new cool thing to buy digital products from these companies. So guys, interesting times we're living in, very exciting ones. And if you would like to keep yourself up to date, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, as I bring you the freshest. And of course, tomorrow I'm coming back with another video. And don't forget to like this video if you believe that this is useful and help YouTube algorithm to spread it. Okay, have a good one. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.